What are the three best books on chess strategy ever written? Today, I'm going to share with you what I believe are the three best chess books on strategy. Welcome to Chess Dog. I'm John Montgomery. Now, when I talk strategy, I'm talking about pawn structures. The structures on the board that basically tell us where our pieces belong, what plans are available to us. So let's look at an example for someone were to play, say, d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, knight f6, pawn takes, take that back, pawn takes, pawn takes. What we have on the board is what's called the Carlsbad structure. And that's what the pawns usually are here and here, aiming in different directions. And this particular structure has very specific rules. There are specific plans associated with it, the minority attack, advancing in the center with f3 and e4, etc., etc. So what these books do is they go into these structures, just the pawn structures, and tell you where your pieces belong and what the plans are. And if you know these things, if you know the standard plans in any given pawn structure, you have a colossal advantage over your opponent if they don't know those plans. And the reverse is true too. If they know them and you don't, you could be in trouble very, very quickly. So that's what these books teach. They teach the fundamentals of pawn structure and how to understand a game of chess. The first book, and the oldest, is this book, The Middle Game, by Max Erver and Kramer. And in particular, book one, The Static Features. And this book has page after page after page of different chess structures telling you where your pieces belong, what the standard plans are. It also has a section that talks about each individual piece. How do you play with a knight, a rook, a bishop? This book was originally published in, I believe, 1964. At least the English language edition was published in 1964, and it is still being published today. And when a book has been around that long, it's because it's very, very good. This book is the granddaddy of chess structure books. It breaks structures down by open game, semi-open game, etc., etc. It talks about the Stonewall attack, just pages and pages of structure and where your pieces belong. In my opinion, if you're a competitive player, if you want to win, it is a must-own chess book. The second book I'd like to talk about is this book. Now, this is not the current edition. This was published by McKay. The current edition, I believe, is a Batsford book, and this Pawn Structure Chess by Andrew Soltis. And the edition I have was published in 1995, but I think the original might have even been in the 70s. And the reason I recommend this book is it's definitely the most digestible book on pawn structures and how to understand structures. It goes down easy. You can almost read it like a novel. It's a pleasant read. You feel like you're really learning, but you're also enjoying these games, and you're learning how to handle the Caro-Kann structures, the Slav structures. And these, you don't even have to play the Caro-Kann or the Slav to get one of these structures. A player who knows the structure, again, has a huge advantage over their opponent. So Pawn Structure Chess by Andrew Soltis is a book I highly recommend. It's the easiest one to read. It goes down smooth. Let's put it that way. And the third book, and the final book I'm recommending, is a modern day masterpiece. I'm kind of wondering why more people don't talk about it. You know, put Nimzovich's My System on the side. Put even a book like Chess Fundamentals by Capablanca on the side, and grab this book. I'm telling you, Chess Structures, a Grandmaster Guide by Mauricio Flores Rios, who is a Grandmaster, that's why it says it's a Grandmaster Guide, is without a doubt the greatest book on chess structures ever written. I mean, it's astonishing how in-depth he goes. He begins each chapter basically with a list of the plans. So if you have the white pieces in this structure, these are your normal plans. If you have the black pieces, these are your normal plans. This is your problem piece. This is your good piece. What to do. And in fact, in that Carlsbad structure we looked at a little bit earlier, he had a revelation I had never known. He realized that if your bishop, your light squared bishop, let's take another look at that real quick, that if this bishop at c1, let me change the color there, is locked in the pawn structure, it's almost a losing position. And I had no idea about that. He things in the Najdorf, the King's Indian. This is without a doubt the book that has the deepest insight into chess understanding and chess structures I have ever read. It's a fairly new book, and if you're a competitor, if you play in tournaments, this is not even a just don't even talk to me about it. You got to own the book, right? If you're a tournament player, then this is not even an option as far as I'm concerned. But if you're a casual player and you want to, beat your uncle or beat your dad or beat your friends at the coffee shop, I'd also highly recommend this book and read the section that's on maybe your opening repertoire. So these 3 books, The Middle Game by Erver and Kramer, Volume 1. Volume 2, it's okay, but I'm not recommending that one. Volume 1 on static features. Pawn Structure Chess by Andrew Soltis, which is an easy and fun read, teaches you a lot about chess structure. And then Grandmaster Structure, or Chess Structures, a Grandmaster Guide by Mauricio Flores Rios, who is himself a Grandmaster, a modern classic. I do have affiliate links to each of these books in the description down below, and I encourage you to check those out. Thank you for joining us at Chess Talk, and we're going to have a new game for you real soon. See you later. Bye.